Hey there, everyone. Hey, hey, hey. It's Lily Mae here, and spring just sprung upon us out of the blue. And so I know as an entrepreneur, we're often so caught up in the business that sometimes we miss a few things along the way that we need to kind of clean up, if you will. So this broadcast is just going to share some spring cleaning tips for your business, just some things that you need to jot down and go ahead and do to make sure that your business is seamless in presentation, etc. So I'm just going to share a few tips for spring cleaning in your business so that you can make sure your brand is appearing very aligned, like everything makes sense and everything is in order. Okay, so these are a few tips, and every business owner can definitely you know check these few things off of their list to make sure that their business, like I said, is clean, is presented seamlessly, etc. Just some quick notes, okay? So number one, let me pull up my list. Okay, so number one, you need to update your profile photos with a very clean headshot on Facebook, on Instagram, on all of your social channels. Update your headshot with a very professional, clean headshot. So, this little headshot in this circle, I did this photo shoot a few weeks ago, and I've updated everything with this very clean headshot. Even in your email, you can go into your profile settings and update your photo there. Even in your phone contacts, you can update your photo in your phone so that when people call you or you call them, a new photo appears. So update your photos on Facebook, Instagram, in your email, in your phone, anywhere where you have a presence. You need to update your photo with something that's very clean. If you don't have a clean photo like the one in this circle, book a photo shoot to get some really quality photos, because that's really going to amplify your brand. And as a business owner, we should all have very clean photos. Okay. So update it on everything, because I've seen, some people still have a headshot on Facebook from 1982, or they have a picture of their baby, or they have a picture of their mama. I love your mama and I love your baby. But as business owners, you are attracting potential clients to your Facebook page, to your Instagram page, to all of your social channels. So you need to make sure that you have a clean presentation on all of your social channels. Unless you have a private page that's just for family and friends, that's the page to have your mama and your baby on it. But for any page that's public that can attract potential customers, clients, and brands, you need to update your headshots to a very professional headshot. Okay, I didn't mean to linger on that. But y'all, I'm in public relations, so I'm big on aesthetics. Number two, you need to make sure that your name is the same on everything. So when you send out an email, it shows from Lily Mae or from whatever your name is, right? You want to make sure that that name is updated. So if you've recently become married and changed your last name, change it on everything, because it gets confusing if you have a Facebook name that's one thing, an email name that's another, an email signature that's another, an Instagram name that's another. If your name is different on different channels and LinkedIn, etc., it can confuse people. So make sure that your name, whether you've been married or you've been divorced or you're going by a new name or a middle name, whatever you've decided to move forward in 2024, please make sure that name is consistent on everything. If you're just tuning in, I'm sharing some spring cleaning tips for your business. Number one, update your headshot on everything, on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, your phone, your email picture, all of the pictures, make sure they're updated. And number two, make sure your name is consistent on everything, because it really can get confusing. Number three, make sure that your social media posts are very clean. So take a look at your Instagram page and see if it's bright and engaging and clean, or if there's some blurry photos, if there's some food photos. You can just archive those photos so that they don't delete, but that they're not on your home page, so that you have a very clean presentation on your social media. You can archive posts that are not very clean. You can probably do that on Facebook too, but I know on Instagram for sure you can archive posts. So definitely, double check your Instagram page to see if there's some blurry photos, or, some pictures that just don't align with you as a business owner and are not clean. Go ahead and archive those pictures. And then, so another tip number three, we're talking about spring cleaning for your business. Double check all of the links on your website to make sure they're accurate, to make sure they're working, to make sure they're clickable, because sometimes we have outdated links. And so someone comes to our page, they click on something and it no longer leads to the destination. So double check on your website. Take the time to go through all of your links, make sure they're updated and make sure they're active. Do the same with your social media profile. Make sure that your link in your bio is actually active. When people click contact, make sure that it's your accurate email. The other day, I went to email someone through their contact email on Instagram and it was the wrong email. They misspelled their own email address, which is an easy mistake to make, but they probably, no one's told them, like, hey, your email address is misspelled. Hey, there's one number off in your number, so I can't reach you. So make sure your contact information is accurate when people try to reach you on Instagram and they click contact. Make sure your website works well, that is clickable. Make sure the links on your website are accurate and up to date. Make sure all of your photos on social media are quality, professionally taken photos. Facebook, Instagram, even in your email, you can change your profile picture that people see in your email. I think I've shared maybe three or four things, but I'll share one more thing. Also, create an email signature. Okay. Even if you have a Gmail account, you can create an email signature. Go into your settings and create an email signature so that every email you send out, there's a signature at the bottom. That signature has your name, it has your title, it might have your business phone number, it might have a link to your last interview, it might have a call to action, but a professional email signature we should all have. It should, automatically be input to every email you send out with your contact information. So you can go in your settings in your email to update that. So I just wanted to share some really quick spring cleaning tips for your business, because you don't want to miss out on business because your email address is misspelled on Instagram or your website link is no longer working. For example, I was using a link tree on Instagram and I went to click it and it wasn't working. So imagine how many people had tried to click that link to go look at my business and the link was not working. So I took that link tree link out and I put my website link in because I know that's always going to work. And that's why it's important to always, do maybe every quarter some spring cleaning. Do a new photo shoot with the best photographer in town. Like, I'm very proud of these new photos, y'all. I am. I found a photographer in Charlotte, North Carolina. She's absolutely amazing. If you need her contact information, I will give it to you. She's absolutely amazing. I had an amazing photographer in Atlanta, but I no longer live in Atlanta. So I needed to find someone here so that I could update my photos, because I had been using my Atlanta photos for years. And honestly, as a business owner, you should do a photo shoot at least once a year, at least. Now, I intend to do a photo shoot every quarter because I have a high volume of flyers and magazine interviews and things that I do that require me to have photos, and I really don't like to use the same photos over and over. But at the minimum, find a photographer that does this quality of work and book a photo shoot so that when you speak at an event, you have quality photos to send them. You're not sending them photos you took with your iPhone. You're not sending them photos your friend took on their Android. You're sending them a professional photo. You never know when someone's going to reach out and invite you to their platform, and you want to have some quality photos to send them. They may invite you to their next magazine cover opportunity. They may invite you to speak or to be on a podcast or any of those things, to go on live on Instagram. And we all need very high quality photos. And artificial intelligence photos are not it, y'all. Let me say that. AI photos are not it. I am not subscribing to AI photos unless you're in a place where you can't afford a photo shoot. If you can't afford a photo shoot, which we've all been in tight places financially, then it's okay to do some AI photos. But if you do have the budget, I would encourage you to get a professional photo shoot, because a professional photo shoot is going to look clean and it's also going to look like you. AI photos typically don't look like the person at all, and it's a little off-putting. It's a little off-putting to see an AI photo of someone and then you meet them in person and they look nothing like it. Or you see them go live and you're like, "Wait a minute," you know? So that's why I'm an advocate for just doing a photo shoot. I'll get off that high horse. If anyone has any questions related to spring cleaning, the tips that I shared, you can put it in the comments. I'll definitely come back, circle back, and answer any questions that you have. If you're looking for some opportunities to get more visibility in April, because April is upon us. Okay. We need an April action plan. I would love to help you with that. I have interview opportunities available. I also help clients get interviews on different platforms and other podcasts. And I have a virtual summit that I invite you to speak at on April 21st. So if you're looking to have some action in your business, some April action to get more visibility, to be seen, be heard, and of course get paid, then I definitely encourage you to visit my website, theglamceo.com, to check out those opportunities. If you have any questions about anything, simply put them in the comments. But I just wanted to share some spring cleaning reminders, so that we can make sure that our business, appears seamless, that there are no hiccups when people try to connect with us or people try to work with us. We want to make it as easy as possible for people to work with us. We don't, if someone invites you to their event to speak at their event and there are no professional photos on your Instagram page and they need a quick photo, now you created a hiccup. If someone wants to invite you to something, but your name is spelled differently on every platform, that's a hiccup. You don't want to have any hiccups. If someone goes to click the link in your bio and it doesn't work to get to your website, that's a hiccup. So we want to make sure that we create a seamless process for people to do business with us without any hiccups. Like I recently changed my business number. So I had to really stop and think, oh my goodness, where are all the places that my business number could be, because I need to update that, right? And when we update our photos and our contact information, our website links, we want to make sure that on all platforms it's seamless. So didn't want to be a chatty patty today, but I did want to share some spring cleaning tips for your business. If this was helpful, please put in the comments helpful. And if you do, it'll encourage me to go live with more tips throughout the month. I love this new banner I designed for my StreamYard. If you broadcast through StreamYard and need a banner designed, let me know. I can help you create an aesthetically pleasing design, because sometimes you want to go live when you're in a bonnet. Sometimes you might want to go live and speak to your audience when you're in a robe. And so having a StreamYard banner like this allows you to go live more frequently without feeling the need to, dress up. You can connect with your audience, share value, share more tips if you have a really aesthetically pleasing StreamYard banner. And the other cool thing about going live this way is that you post, the replay, and other people get to see it for days to come and be engaged with whatever you shared. So let me know if you need a little StreamYard banner designed. I would love to help you step up your live on Facebook. Otherwise, head over to my website. Make sure you're on my email list. Every month, I send out a ton of grants that you can apply for. So at the beginning of April, I'll send out that list to my email as well. It's usually, I don't know, 50 to 100 grants from around the country that I send out that you can apply for, so that, you can get funding for your vision. So just join my email list at theglamceo.com to get that list of grants. And I also send out event invites, speaker invitations, different opportunities to amplify your visibility. And again, if you have any questions, just put it in the comments and I'll be keeping an eye on this broadcast so that I can answer any questions that you might have. And if you joined late, just catch the replay. I shared some things that you should keep in mind as it relates to spring cleaning for your business, so that it runs smoothly and that there are no hiccups when people try to connect with you. All right, y'all, have a good day.